Hey, what's going on, retards? Azuki Snoy here. Horror is one of my favorite genres of all fucking time. I don't give a fuck what it really is. I mean, I am a little picky, but to name some interesting shit I'm really into, I love shit that has to do with extraterrestrials, both legal aliens and outer space aliens. I love shit that has to do with deep sea monsters, fucking Bigfoot on the mainland. I'm cool with fucking some sort of squid thing from space, something extra. No, I can't say extraterrestrial. I just said that. Something big, something that we don't know, something that's so beyond our comprehension, like the fact that oh, I don't know, we're just a small bubble in a boiling pot of water, a small galaxy, a small universe. This shit is cool as fuck to me. I don't give a fuck for anything that comes to like crime kind of horror, you know, like killers or anything like that. I think a lot of that's boring. And on top of that, dude, I can't fucking stand horror channels on YouTube. But that's not really the topic of today's video. Perhaps I'll cover it a bit later if I get on to my my yap sessions, I guess. But today we're going to talk about analog horror. Analog horror, for those of you that don't know, is, well, now here's my opinion of how to describe analog horror. You know what it is? It's to go do the same fucking trope every single time. And let me give an example. I can't fucking stand it how every single one of them does the same thing, and I get it, you know, it's supposed to be like not modern day shit, more so like early 2000s and like maybe 90s, some kind of older shit, which is the reason they all have the film grain, you know, some kind of like VHS type stuff. And that's cool, you know, that's the entire art style is there, so I can kind of see it. But the problem with it is every episode is the fucking same. Everything has to do with, I don't know, let's say I do a analog horror of TF2 here, then it's just gonna go show a fucking map of PL Badwater. It's gonna be dark for no fucking reason. Someone's gonna be moving somewhat realistically, you know, whenever they take a step forward, it's going to be like they're actually moving in real life, where there's a little bit of a right and a left and a right and a left tilt to your camera angle. They're just going to be walking around. Maybe they're going to go hear a noise or two, you know, just there's going to be like blood on the wall, and then, you know, they're going to turn around and then, ooh, it's the scout, but he's doing blackface. Like that's pretty much every episode of analog horror ever. Now, I don't hate all of analog horror. I think, to go name a few good ones, it's gonna be Local 58, Gemini Home Entertainment, and to be honest, that's it. I've looked at fucking, what the fuck is that called? It's the one with the fucking doppelgangers, Morris County or something like that. I can't fucking remember what it's called, but it's the one with the fake people. I tried looking into it, and the first few episodes were actually really good. But then they did the one wrong thing that a lot of horror movies do, where they show the creature and then they try to go give it human characteristics of, like, where they try to go talk to like one of the protagonists and like make it seem like they're one of them, and like they'd cut deals and shit. I think this shit's kind of gay. I'm gonna be real with you. I think it's a gay LARP. I also found out that apparently what I just referenced is also apparently like the author's like kink, which, alright dude, that's just, it's like that. I saw one that was, it was about like Jurassic Park, and they're doing like a ton of like informational videos about like what to do about dinosaurs if you ever come into contact with one, or like the neat like variants of dinosaurs. That's another thing that analog horror does, dude. They do a lot. They fetishize the entire idea of, if it's not that thing I said about, you know, the fucking PL Badwater thing, then the other one's going to be some sort of training video, and everyone in the fucking world has done this, you know? So instead of it going to be PL Badwater for the TF2 example, you know what it's going to be? It's going to be the entire, the training room for TF2, you know, where you're just like sitting behind that piece of cover, and then like the little wooden, fucking outlines of the mercenaries and all that pop up. It's gonna be like that, and then it's gonna be Google slideshow with maybe some creepy fucking 1950s music that gets slowly distorted, and then they're like, this is the sniper, he is very good at long ranges. This is the spy, he is very good at close ranges. And then it's gonna go show the scout again, and he's like, he's very good at killing you. And it's like, what the fuck? Was that supposed to be like, was I supposed to be shitting my pants there? This fucking sucks. Analog horror has been done to death. That's something I can't fucking stand about analog horror. It feels like whenever anything big happens on the internet, you just have to go have these people that come in large waves that just try to go get a little bit of that YouTube fame. You know, they do that shit, and it pisses me off. It's like, what happened to originality? Like, why can't we just have a few decent concepts in this one genre, and then, like, that's it? You know, like why can't we just do that? You know, I understand being inspired, and I get that. I respect that a lot, you know, but you gotta do something fucking different when it comes to analog horror. But that's another thing about horror. I can't fucking stand it when it comes to everything that came after Five Nights at Freddy's. Believe it or not, I am one of those lone brave souls that believe that the first Five Nights at Freddy's and the second one had an okay concept. I'm not going to say the games are amazing, but the concept and execution was good. Solid overall, and I'm cool with that. The problem is, everything after that, they tried to go dick ride this shit so hard to where, just like analog horror, they had to go make their own versions of it to where, you know, it was presented to be a kid thing, you know, that's what animatronics are. That's what fucking Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria was supposed to be. It was supposed to be aimed towards kids. But shit like Bendy and the Ink Machine, Poppy Penis Time, you know, that kind of shit. All of that came after it. And I'm sure there's more. I'm just forgetting because, you know, I have fucking Alzheimer's. And honestly, I probably even forgot that I'm even recording right now. Who knows? But that's the issue. It's like once there's one good thing, everybody has to go take it and fetishize it. And that's my issue. And on top of that, because of the explosion in popularity, now there's like, what? Like, isn't there like 9, maybe 10 FNAF type games, including spin-offs? This is just fucking stupid. And then I hear people just like, dude, I tell them when I'm like, yeah, I don't care for anything past Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I think it got too long. It was just too much. And people like just hold onto my leg and they're like, but Snowy, bro, the lore is good. And it's like, I don't care. The lore I don't fucking care about. I don't care about, okay? This isn't like Warhammer. This shit isn't like fucking, I don't even care, like Fallout, like Oblivion, something like that. You know, at least that has interesting fucking lore, something cool that you can immerse yourself in, you know? But with Five Nights at Freddy's, all it is just some dude talking about fucking children's souls being put into fucking robots. All it is about some fucking purple retard killing kids. Like, who? I don't care. I literally don't care. And that's the entire point of today's video, I suppose you could say. I hate it. I hate it when I have to go see these really, really cool executions, and then I just see people take it and then either do something the same, do it worse, or they just don't do anything with it at all. It's just the same thing. They just put a new coat of paint. You know, I would say it's a side grade, but I feel like by saying it's a side grade, you're comparing a pioneer to just your average everyday fucking hiker. You know what I mean? Like someone who paved the trail. Yeah, it's like they're going to be noted for doing something. Also, holy shit, I'm like fucking spitting everywhere. But yeah, it's like that's my fault, dude. Look, let me tell you this. Let me just wrap it up in a bow. I'm mumbling and I'm acting like a fucking retard. Look, it's fine to be inspired. It's fine to go, you know, maybe put your own little twist. Okay, I get it. Okay, it's nice to be caught up in the moment. Okay, it's hype. That's literally what it is. It's hype. And I'll make my own video on hype here in a minute. But to close it off, to put it together, look, if another one of these genres, or whether it be horror or whatever it is, okay, I'm talking to you, let it be. Unless you are doing something that is genuinely unique, that is well written, or, you know, maybe if it's a game, it has fun mechanics, fun gameplay, just please don't do it. I'm being straight with you here, because then you're going to go get people like me, or even other people who are these, like, hardcore analog horror watchers, where they'll make a video being like, this is the worst analog horror, or this is the worst fucking scary game, or whatever, you know what I mean? You're just going to go muddy the water. I'm not saying you can't try, but I'm just saying if you're going to do it, make sure you're not just doing it because of hype, you're doing it because, okay, this is an interesting concept, how about I put my own spin onto it? And again, just saying, if the own spin is just, this is white, well, let me paint it green. I'm sorry, but you're not selling me. And that's my issue.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for your constant support. I respect the fuck out of all of you. Hopefully, we'll be getting some more videos down the pipeline. I still got a fuck ton of ideas I want to cover, especially about horror. And, yeah, I'll see you later.